Hello and welcome back. So today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins, not 50p's, to have fun through, looking for the commemorative ones, the ones with more than face value, but ideally we're after the one we are still missing, the one, the only, the one we've been stuck on for a fair while now, but I'm determined we are going to find it. It is Commonwealth Games Wales. Wouldn't that just be a superb coin to find, because we do have every other commemorative £2 up to and including the Great Fire of London, which is the last circulated £2 coin in 2016. So let's cross our fingers, get into this bag, wish me some luck, and we're going to get this new coin. Right then, first bag. We found that interesting error in the last £2 coin hunt that I recorded. That looks like it had like a rotation error on it. Oh, what we're looking for. These are technologies, we don't want them. They're not commemorative, they go straight back to the bank. When we find some commemoratives, I'll tell you what ones are after and which ones are not. But no, I reached out to my good friend and fellow coin tuber Laughter to take a look at that reversed portrait, and he seems to think it's genuine. So if he thinks it's genuine, I'm not quite sure where to go with that next, but an impressive find. This is the steam locomotive, the Trevithick. It's a fairly common one. We see it quite often. Bruno's Arches, the achievements of Paddington Station, another fairly common one we see quite a bit of. We zoomed in. Oh, we are zoomed in very far. There we go. That's more like it. But no, and I've had my Winnie the Pooh coin. A little plug, because the Winnie the Pooh Christopher Collects merchandise is available over on Teesprings. Well, that looks a bit odd, doesn't it? Oh! It's a Commonwealth Games, and it's England. It's a nice find. It's not the Commonwealth Games we're after, but I thought that looked a bit odd. Holy Toledo. We've got a Commonwealth Games. Amazing stuff. And it's England. It definitely does look like England. Let's just make sure. I can't zoom any further. Yeah, there's not. If it was Northern Ireland, there'd be some sort of a badgy thing there. Holy Toledo. Well, a sign of good things to come, I hope, because that is pretty extraordinary. Those are few and far between. We must be knocking on almost 90 episodes, and I think that must be Commonwealth Games 11, if memory serves. So we're averaging maybe one every 10 bags. So I'll see you in another 10 weeks for the next one, which hopefully will be, oh, it's a shiny one, isn't it? It's only 2015 though. See you in another 10 weeks, which hopefully will be Wales. There's a 1 in 4 chance every 10 episodes then. Maybe not 1 in 4, because they've got different mintages. We've got Charles Dickens there, that's a fairly common one. We've got counters tracking some of the more common ones, but also the rarer ones like the Commonwealth Games as well, just as a bit of fun. I'm really excited to start again, because I think I'm going to do counters for the Navy Centenary £2 coin, because it's a coin that I get very, very lucky with, and I think that'd be a fun one to have a counter for. Well, that's another nice one, the Golden Guinea. We don't see it too often. It's slightly more than face value, not worth writing home about, unlike that Commonwealth Games. Good golly. Shakespeare's Histories. We're finding lots and lots of histories at the moment. I'm not quite sure why. I think they must have been released into circulation out of the mass of them. Just checking the edge inscription, it says the Hollow Crown. That's what it should be on this one, only because on Shakespeare Tragedies they've been found recently ones with the wrong edge inscriptions. It should say what a piece of work a man is, I think. Don't quote me on that, I might be wrong. But there have been some found with the edge inscription for the Army Centenary, for King and Country, and I've yet to find one. I still have yet to dig through my collection to see if I've got any already in my collection. Bruno's Portrait, another fairly common one that we see quite a bit of, but we won't complain. We haven't had it today. The variety makes the hunt. But yes, Winnie the Pooh Christopher Collects merch. Go pick your team. Are you Team Bear, Team Piglet, or Team Christopher? You can see it all down in the doodly-doos underneath the video if you really want. Anyway, that's enough self-promotion. Got the Abolition of the Slave Trade here. This one has got a textured inner part, you can see, because it's got the texture there. That's why it's got the texture part. If it's a smooth finish with initials just bottom right of the 7, that is a not intended for circulation £2 coin. With the hunt for the IRB Battle of Britain over, the hunt for the NIFC £2 coin begins, I guess. Guy Fawkes here, another fairly common one that we see fairly often. And remember, there is no such thing as a per member, although sometimes it can look like a per member. It's really not worth, it's not valuable. It doesn't add any value to having the edge inscription slightly askew or... Ooh, Great Fire of London. There's some value. Again, not massive value. I mean, I think they're up to about £5 at some point, which is fairly reasonable, to be fair, for a £2 coin to be over double the value. So if you had 8 bazillion of these, then you would have to have minted them, because there's only 1.3 odd million of them. 1.5, 1.3, something like that. But if you had them all, that'd be some good money. But no, whilst I was mumbling about edge inscriptions, it's quite common to find edge inscriptions one way around or the other. It's 50-50. They fall into the hopper, and it's just 50-50 what side they land on, and that's the edge that the inscription goes on, or the way around the edge inscription goes on. It always goes on the same edge, just different ways around. Anyway, Florence Nightingale, my favourite circulating £2 coin. This isn't a very good example of it. It's a bit grubby, but it's a pretty coin nonetheless. Another one of my favourites, this is Trinity House. Again, a fairly common one, but a pretty cool coin. Holy Toledo, is that 3 in a row? Rugby there. Again, not the most uncommon coin. We see it quite often. And we break our streak with the technologies there. But that was a good run. Ooh, Robert Burns as well. This is a generous bag, isn't it? So Robert Burns is slightly over face value. Again, it's sort of similar realms as the Golden Guinea, but still a nice find and one that I keep in my collection. So the way I sort them, because again people keep asking, these things happen. It becomes a frequently asked question. I answer it in a video. No one asks the question anymore, and then a few weeks later, the same question comes up. How do I sort the coins? So the coins I leave at the top here are all the common ones. All the ones that I would deem to be face value, like this one, another textured finish on the Abolition of the slave trade. The ones down here are face value. Those ones I will be keeping in my hoard of coins. Right, what are we going to get? I feel like we've had enough luck today. I'd never say no, but there is a point where you can't complain about not finding anything more in a bag, and I think I've hit that point just by finding a Commonwealth Games. We've got the Act of Union there, another fairly common one you see quite often. Does that look okay? Yeah. I must have just caught it at a funny angle in the camera lens. Flippy out, doodah bit. This thing. Oops. The flippy doodah that I can see what you're seeing here. All technical stuff at Christopher Flex, you see. And practically Bill Gates, you see. Ooh, that was a shiny one, wasn't it? Was it Magna Carta? It is. Look at the stunning quality of that. Foundation of Liberty, edge inscription. That is a lovely quality one as well. It's quite common to find cud errors in the crown and around all these bits and pieces. Cud errors don't really interest me, but that is a lovely condition one. A nice sharp edge inscription. As we said, Foundation of Liberty. I appreciate I have just touched it, but this is a circulating coin, so one more pair of hands isn't going to devalue it much, but that's a lovely quality one. That's a definite keeper. VE Day anniversary, the Magnanimity £2 coin, not the 50p. I keep going to call these 50p, isn't it? It wasn't my brain that made with 50p's. The most common commemorative £2 coin that we find. Should we do an edge inscription hunt? So, on technologies, what should we do? The one we don't want, it says standing on the shoulders of giants. Anything else? I think this is all just standing on the shoulders of giants. I think we've got a case of the Diddleys with this bag, so we'll do one more after this one. Yeah, nothing in that one. Right, we're shaking it for some good luck. Here we go. fairly confident we've got another case of the diddlies. Oh dear. We're on a 2-bag losing streak then. Not what we want to see. Nope. Oh well. Carry on as usual. I know not edge hunts aren't everyone's favourite part of the video. I think it's a bit of fun. It mixes it up a little bit. But no, I'm very excited for the next Beatrix pack. I'm going to be calling them Beatrix Potter because that's the ones I'm used to this series. The Winnie the Pooh piece coming out. I really liked the Peter Rabbit. Okay, we need more coffee. We need a coffee before I record my next video. The Winnie the Pooh 50p was beautiful. I really liked it. I know some people aren't a fan of it. I thought it was really cute. I think it would be great inspiration for younger people getting into coin collecting, which is great because they're the future of collecting. So we do need some coins that are oriented to the younger demographic. So make sure that coin collecting stays present even after we are all shuffled off our mortal coils. Because what's going to happen to our collections otherwise? I'm being buried with mine, so that won't be my concern. But no, I think having some kids characters on it, like the Wallace and Gromit ones, the Beatrix Potters, the Paddingtons, we always have our mixture of more grown-up coins like the Agatha Christie one or the Mayflower, things like that. But those children's characters are a great gateway into collecting coins. And also it keeps your coins valuable as well, because if everybody stopped collecting coins, or there were no new people collecting coins, what happened to the value of your coins? So, you know, I'm more than happy for the odd children's character to feature on coins throughout the year. Dear, we're on a bit of a dry streak here. Right, let's do one more edge hunt for the video. One more. We're gonna bring the luck. Oh, we've got something on the bottom there. Am I not a man and a brother? Oh, we've got two there. One on top of the other. So this should be the abolition of the slave trade. There's one, not NIFC. There's two, not NIFC. Well, we got two though. That's our most successful edge hunt of the video. Oh, there we go. Second from bottom. Wireless bridges the Atlantic. So this will be the Marconi wireless transmission. It's a cool design. Again, a very common one. So we'll put that on the top shelf. Any more for any more? Any more for any more? Oh, we've got something there. What does that say? Second from top. Upside down. Kingdom Bruno. Engineer. So this would be Bruno's portrait. There we go. We've got loads in this bag. Oh, what's this one? 1999 rugby. So this would be the Rugby World Cup. Which it is. There we go. We're learning edge inscriptions. That one's been a bit... Is one of them a little bit battered? I think these are all just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. A 50-50 bag. Not the worst result. Nothing spectacular in that bag, but we have only got a couple of bags left to go. Oh no. We are rapidly approaching the end of the hunt. We can't complain though, we've had some exceptional luck. Charles Dickens, again, we'll get him on the counter as well. There's another Shakespeare. Shakespeare's Histories for the second time? Yeah, second time. This is a nicer condition one. Just like side for side. This one has obviously been circulating a fair bit longer than this one. And it says the Hollow Crown. So no edge inscription error on this coin as well. And as I said, I know it's the tragedies that the edge inscription error has been found. But if there's another edge inscription error, I want to be the one that finds it. Wouldn't that be cool? To be the first to find an error. That would forever be your error. Well, all of a sudden we're on to the last bag. We have had a very good hunt. Rounding off with the magnanimity there. VE Day anniversary. Where does that go? There we go. But if you enjoyed this video and you've watched this far, you may be interested to know that I've got a Discord server. Robert Burns there again. You can come and join the Discord server if you're over the age of 13. That's Discord's rules, not mine. You can also catch me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. All the usual places. We'll finish off on this one. So you can see the Queen's got a necklace there. Some people think that's rare. it's a fairly high minted year, so it's not worth keeping in my mind. They go straight back to the bank. But Star Find Magna Carta is a beautiful, beautiful quality one. But I think you'll agree, Starfind belongs to Commonwealth Games England. I think you'd be hard pressed to beat a Commonwealth Games in a £2 coin hunt. Maybe a Toshacat, because I don't think any coin jibbers found a Toshacat in their hunts yet. Wouldn't that be exceptional? Well, as ever, all that leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.